three things you would tell a therapist who wants to work in pediatrics that they would want to start doing that, whether they're a student or maybe they're already practicing.
Yeah. I think one of the big things is to start setting your mindset to that. First and foremost, say, hey, this is something I want to do. I need to start learning more about it. So that's your first step, Mike. If you know that this is going to be of an interest to you, start learning more. Start looking at the journals that come out. Start looking at all the new technology that comes out. We have a lot of access at our fingertips at any time with the internet, right? We can look up anything that's happening that's new and exciting. But if you're a student right now in a clinical, attach yourself to somebody that works with a younger client right now. Go there and say, you're seeing Brandon later today. Can I sit in with you on this? Can I sit on this client? And start talking to them and start picking their brain. Meet other therapists. That's another one, Mike. Meet other pediatric therapists and say, hey, can I watch you for a day? Just a shadow even. Most of the time, it's just a document you have to sign in order to be able to do that. And then you can go shadow and see that. Especially if you're clinical, there wasn't a rotation that is specified for that. And I understand that it's hard to find those. But if you're able to be like, where can I learn more about this population? And then get with the right therapist. We are lucky that we have students that come through our organization quite frequently. And we're willing to take that. But not every facility is able to do that. So it is rare to get that. So start setting your mind towards that and then start approaching it and go after it. Just say, hey, this is what I want to do. Also, start making yourself more adaptable. All right, start thinking outside of the box. Start doing different stuff with your current clients now too, because that's one of the things that's really interesting about therapy, especially pediatrics and home health, is you work with what they have. So, Mike, I have a client now that we are working on reaching and going side to side, and working on her abdominal strength, and we use a pool noodle so we can hit things side to side, right? But yeah, we have a pool noodle at home, and that's very accessible to most people. It costs you 30 cents at Walmart, right? So think that kind of stuff, right? Start thinking outside of the box more frequently with every client you have and say, how can we get this goal done by doing this exercise, and just do
Fun
some
with
work.
it, sounds like
Yeah,
too. Like you think outside the
absolutely.
box.
Yeah. You don't want to try to do the same session over and over, right? The kids will
You'll
get
burn
bored, and
yourself
so will
out.
you. Yeah. Yeah. So they'll read through that. So that's what you want to do, Mike. That's what you want to start looking at and start really just engaging in that population if you can. If you have opportunities to engage in that population, you need to start doing that, because when you get that experience with that client, that'll help carry over for when you're ready to do that. And when you're ready to interview, and when you're ready to take that leap to go into that line of work.